Well, good evening. Every year, WRBL honors the Chattahoochee Valley Hall of Fame class of the new year. And in this interview, we sit down with a couple that has more wins combined as coaches than anyone in the state of Alabama. New inductees Carolyn and Bobby Wright. Take a look.
He was one of the people to interview me, so that's actually how we met. But he was rushing off that day. He had to go to a clinic with football. So he asked me a couple of questions and said when he got back, then he would give me a more formal interview.
Being a married couple as coaches, what's that like? How do you help each other? How do you work with each other to maybe help the other team get a little better as well?
When we first started out, I used to go to Bobby's practices and sit in there. And he actually thought that I came in there to see him, but I was in there stealing his plays. So when he actually found out what was going on, he said, "I thought you was in there to see me."
Is there something that you always wanted to stick with a young person, something that you wanted them to learn from you?
I want my players to work very hard, be very disciplined, and believe in themselves. Because sometimes they have a talent, but they don't believe in themselves.
A lot of times when you do the same job every day, it gets old. What made it stay fresh for both of you?
The love of the end. The love of the end.
We both like to win. We don't like to lose. And it's that way at home, too. I had to tell him, look, we're not in a game. We're not trying to win. We're just trying to come to a happy medium here. So we have that die hard, go at it to win, and just work hard at it.
And you guys really helped to foster athletic programs, but you also fostered a marriage and a relationship that has lasted through the years as well. Tell me about that. Tell me about you guys meeting, obviously, through the job interview, but also growing in a relationship.
I spent a lot of time around Coach Wright, and then we kind of started dating a little bit. She wanted to get serious, and I didn't want to be serious. It was in a rock and a hard place. A match made for us in heaven like this.
Coach Wright would act like he didn't want to have a serious relationship, but he was always hinting around and telling me this person was married and that person was too young and all of that. So when he first wanted to try to talk with me, he said to me, "I don't do relationships." And I said to him, "I don't do men who don't do relationships." So he wouldn't have had a chance with me if he didn't do relationships. So that's how the story goes.
That's a great story. Both versions of that story were terrific. But now that you guys you've had your careers alongside each other, you've been married as well, but you're entering the Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Fame, not only as each other, but you're going in the same class. You're able to do it together. What does that mean to the both of you?
It's an awesome feeling. Truly an awesome feeling. I mean, I never thought about it. Surprised, yes. I knew that she had worked hard enough to get in the Hall of Fame. I thought I had to, but at the same time, I never thought about that. Never. And I'm glad that it happened because now we can both talk about it at home together instead of talking about me and her individually. So I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her career. She worked really hard. She loved the game. She loved the kid.
We cherish it so much, and we're so proud and honored to have this opportunity to become a part of Columbus Sports, Chattahoochee Sports Hall of Fame.
The Wrights are soon to be inducted into the Chattahoochee Valley Sports Hall of Fame, an honor that is well deserved. For now, that's going to wrap up your look at sports. WRBL will return in just a moment.